Yesterday we went over 3 really good running plays out of the gun tray open offset formation that when you mix them incorrectly is just about impossible to stop. Today I want to add in 3 passing plays out of the exact same formation to give us a total of 6 plays. We'll have a nice little mini scheme here that when you call these and you mix them incorrectly, your opponent really has no chance of stopping it. So the first passing play we're going to go over here is called PA read, and we'll call it against random defenses. Really simple play. There's no setups or anything like that, no hot routes. All we're going to be doing here is looking to our RB receiver over the middle. If for whatever reason he's covered, look to your tight end on the drag, or the 2 outside receivers run pretty good routes as well. You can see against both man and zone that RB receiver is going to be open for anywhere from about 15 to 25 yards. Very basic play, nothing too fancy, but it is very effective. So now we've got that PA replay down. I'm going to go over the next play in this little scheme. That's probably the best passing play and the one that you'll want to call a lot of the time, but there's also others that you will want to mix in. This one's called Y cross flood. Again, call it against random defenses. Another play where you don't need to do any sort of setup. You are free to put your RB receiver on like a drag or a deep out or something like that, but it's not required. We're looking to our A receiver here over the middle again. The timing's a little bit different between man and zone, but he's going to be open either way. Again, this is generally good for 15-20 yards. You can see the first time was zone, this time was man. It doesn't really matter, it just affects the timing slightly. That time I just had a bad read. I should have waited just a half second longer. It's a pretty basic play there, nothing too fancy, but remember, when you're mixing, now we have 5 plays, when we're mixing all these plays together, it's incredibly hard to stop. The final play we're going to add in here is called HB cross screen. Again, random plays. Now this is a really good changeup because your opponent's probably going to start blitzing a lot of people to stop the run. And this is going to utilize that enhanced screen setup we showed you a couple days ago. If you don't know about it, it's on maddenschool.com. What we're going to do here is we're going to put our B receiver on a streak. That's your circle receiver on PlayStation 4. And then with our running back, we're going to put him on a little in route like that. So that's just going to make the screen a little bit more effective. Then we're just going to follow our blockers. Usually they'll block a little bit better than that. Still, 5 yards isn't bad. I do want to mention every now and then your running back might get caught up on a defensive lineman. That happens. You might throw the ball away, or you might take like a 1-yard loss. But it's not too big of a deal. You can see you really have good blocking with this. If you run this once out of every 5-10 times during this formation, when you run it's probably going to be good for 20 yards because your opponent's going to be so concerned about the passes over the middle, the running plays to both sides, the running play up the middle. So there it is. There's the 3 passing plays. Make sure to add them in with the 3 running plays, and you'll have a really effective scheme for Madden 15.